Welcome, everybody. Welcome. I hope you're all here. I hope you're all hearing me. This is Jess Paul, and we're going to go on a magical journey through time and space tonight. Or we're going to travel by the speed of light. There's going to be a lot of light in this video. And I remembered to put lipstick on before the stream started. Welcome in. Come in, everybody. Get your beverage of choice, or if you're eating, I wouldn't be able to tell, so you wouldn't have to apologize for chewing over the conversation. So as you saw in the title tonight, we're going to do a little bit of DIYing. What's new? Hi, Val. Oh my gosh, you're already here. Thank you. Music is a little loud for me in my speaking voice. Thank you so much for being here, Valerie, and anybody else who's what's it called? Lurking. No, anybody can watch, whether you respond or not. But let's talk about that a new Tumblr. Oh, yes, isn't it adorable? I wanted to find a very large cup that I could put my iced tea in. And it's delish and so cute. So cute. We'll be using this a lot tonight as we hydrate between all of the light beams. So, tonight's charity, of course, we're very topical. So if you look down in the description, you'll learn a little bit about it, but you've probably heard of it. It is UNICEF. It is UNICEF USA. And I found this in a list on charitynavigator.com because obviously there are so many tragedies in the individual lives of the Afghani as everything dissolves into chaos over there. So tonight's charity is UNICEF, which you've all heard about. But I also listed the link down there where there are other highly rated charities. I use Charity Navigator every single live stream because I always want to vet the charities that I'm working with. Some of them, you know, they range from small time. Remember the one time that I got a phone call. I've also gotten a letter. I've gotten a letter from the animal charity, you know, for our $5 that we donate. But Charity Navigator likes to suss out those charities that are sus. You know, I just want to make sure that everybody's money is going to resourceful places. And so tonight, any super chats, 50% will go to UNICEF. Okay. Now that the serious stuff is over, how are you guys doing? What'd you have for dinner? I had spaghetti. You know, so I eat spaghetti and I use those shirataki noodles. So it's like I knowingly am like filling my stomach with just, thank you so much, Valerie. Thank you for your beautiful sticker. Oh my gosh, everybody look at Valerie's sticker over there on the chat. It's so adorable. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Yeah, today I went to the DMV. You know, as I've told you, I am crossing off that long list, and it's working. I did save the hardest things and the most time-consuming things to the very end, and I haven't finished some of my bigger projects yet, but I'm planning on it. I am planning on it. I still have another week and a weekend. But I went to the DMV, and I got my first California identification card. Honestly though, I've had the task ID on my long list since I was in Pittsburgh. I've been meaning to get an ID since I was in Pittsburgh, whether that be a Pennsylvania ID, a California ID. I haven't had an actual identification card for, I want to say, over half a decade, for something like 6 years, or like since 2016. I think my last one expired, because I've had a passport, and now it's coming up on, in another half year, my passport will expire. So, and to be honest, like the main reason that I just could not bring myself to get an ID was because of going to the DMV. It's like an actual place on earth that you could visit hell. But it was surprisingly swift. You can make an appointment online. So if you haven't been to the DMV in a while and you're was the DMV as bad as, okay, yeah. So if you haven't been to the DMV in a while, they've really tried to streamline it as much as possible. And I got in and out in less than half an hour. So I can't really complain too much. I was gonna come in here like, oh, my day at the DMV, but honestly, I spent very little time there. I realized I got my picture taken, and when he took it, I said, is that it? And is it anything else? And he goes, nope. And I didn't think to ask to look at the picture. So I'm gonna be completely surprised by what the picture looks like when I get in the mail, when I get my real ID. I guess once it gets past that point, you're not getting another picture, right? Like once you get a printed plastic ID in the mail, you can't be like, I don't really like this picture. So it's gonna be a surprise. I mean, why didn't I ask? I think I was a little distracted because when I went up to the counter, I said, hi, how's your day? How have you been doing? Or whatever. I said, hi, how's your day? And the guy said, it's better now. And I'm like, I just got uncomfortable and I just didn't go forward. But anyways, probably they would tell you if you blink though. I sure hope so, because now I'm thinking like I was completely neutral. I kind of pretend like I didn't hear the guy, and I'm wondering like what if I mean I didn't like, you know, say anything back, but what if like me not doing anything positive to his advances might have like made him like, well, I'm not gonna say anything if she blinked. Is that being really cynical about people? It might be, I think. No going back even if you blinked. Well, honestly, you know what? If it turned out really bad, it would be a funny story, and I'm all for those kinds of things. Thank you for being my entire chat, Val. It's just like we're hanging out. Let's go hang out for real sometime after this thing. So let's get on to our task. So as you know, we DIY lots of things on this show, and I've made at least, this is my second kind of like ring light attempt. And what you're looking at here, my actual, like what's lighting me right now, I've got my window and I've got, here, I'll show you. Why am I not showing you? So this is version 1. Oh, that's gonna look, oh, we're gonna have nice streaks. Nice, look at. So this is version 1. Yeah. Wait, where did all the lights go? Is this all the lights I had? I think that's, no, they broke off. So, I was like, why is that so short? Yeah, we used to have a lot more lights. Okay. You can get another one, but you would have to pay the fee for another one, which is $5 to $25. So my real ID cost me $33. So why make one instead of order one from Jeffrey? Jeffrey, as in Jeffree Star? Who's Jeffrey? So to be honest, guys, I'm gonna be real honest with you. Oh, that looks so nice. I'm not gonna be lit by daylight this whole time, so it's gonna go bad. But let's just put it down for now. I was looking on Amazon to find a ring light, a picture of a ring light for the thumbnail, and a decent ring light, a decent sized ring light can be $100 plus. One with like special like color changing, it could be up to $300. But you can get a ring light on Amazon for something like $10. Now they're small, they might be unreliable, but I was like, oh, that this isn't as expensive as I thought it would be. Cause like, you know, oh Jeff Bezos. Oh yeah. No joke. All right. Jeffrey Bezos. Jeffrey Bezos. All right. So this is V1. Okay, we're gonna put that back on the camera because the sun is going down quickly. Oh, and obviously I had to upgrade a little bit because this one, like, it was getting a little wear and tear under the weight of itself, literally. Oh, that's a mess. Okay, we might be doing this in the dark. We might be only illuminated by our new ring light. This is the second one. I have the same lights that I would attach. I can just do this. So, as you see, these are Velcro pieces. And one problem that I've been having is that I have Velcro pieces so they can go on and it constantly falls off. So our new one is going to have these lights always on them forever. They're not going anywhere. And if I need a string of lights, I'll use the old one. I'll use this old thing. The thing about this is much sturdier. There's foam board and then this is another piece of, I have tape all over as well so that it wouldn't become flimsy, so that it would be really sturdy. And honestly, this one's fine. The problem that I was having, this song is so loud. The problem that I was having is that I was filming an audition the other day, and I've been having some real fun with my audition, guys. So if you didn't know, there's no reason you would know, but I recently started submitting for multiple user-generated content commercials, okay? And UGC commercials. I don't know where USG came from, but that's all I call it, and it doesn't stand for anything. But basically I started to submit for these because they usually would say, we're looking for somebody with comedy chops, improv plus, whatever. And so for me, I don't necessarily have the skills and or the training to come up with jokes on the spot. Well, technically, I do it sometimes, like when I'm sitting here talking to you and I'll come up with a really, really subtle, stupid joke. But in general, what I'm mostly good at is writing jokes after I sit there for like 3 minutes instead of just 3 seconds. And when I would go to film these auditions, I would, type out jokes in between the lines, and then I'd use my DIY projector, my DIY teleprompter, and I would read my own jokes. And I kept doing this, and then 4 gigs later that I landed and got paid for, I was like, damn, this is my thing now. I don't want it to be my thing, like I want to act in movies and television, but it's a pretty cool thing that I've gotten myself into. If you've seen an ad of me advertising car insurance, which is hilarious, isn't it? Isn't it just hilarious that, like, I didn't even think about it, but like people from high school started contacting me that they saw the commercial. They just saw the commercial, and I'm like, oh my god, people are actually seeing, like, it's got dozens of thousands of views on Instagram, and I'm like, people are gonna see this ad, and I'm an internet personality that very famously doesn't know how to drive a car. I don't know if that's a problem. I submitted as an actor, saying lines, writing jokes, but I also am I don't know if it's a problem, but I didn't mean it to be deceptive. Maybe it's not. Like, I might be really overthinking it, but that's something. If you want to see my commercial, it's by jerryapp.com. It's a car insurance. I already took this. I was supposed to unbox this, but I already took it out. Did you guys see me take it out? Okay, let's move on to our DIY. So this is what we've got here. Now, okay, I gotta turn the music back up. For this, you will need a giant piece of foam board and a couple pieces of poster board. If you have these things lying around, you've already cut your costs. So, obviously, like, we've got a lot more room to work with here. Look at, oh my god, look how monstrous this is going to be. Again, and I was talking a little bit before about how you almost could buy a ring light cheaper than what I'm doing right now. But, I'm customizing this for myself in a way that I've explained before. I want to hang this off my camera and tripod. I don't like a lot of extra stands in my way, a lot of extra tripods. This is my studio. That's all I got. This like 4x4 area that against my background that I always make. Yeah, monster light. I think it's gonna be really cool, guys. My idea, what I have for it. So, okay, we'll talk about that later. We're gonna get into it in a little bit here. But this is our new LED. So I'm really excited about this, and this part might like really make it for the DIY project. I was looking everywhere for an LED strip that was continuous. And I found it, and it's amazing. Okay, so I'm supposed to unbox. Okay. This is it. This is it. And again, we want lightweightness. We want to just hey, William Stoneburner says it will be glorious. It's going to be angelic. It's going to be angelic. So let's get to the floor camera. Is this even on anymore? Hey, what is that? Oh. What is going on? What's with the color? What is with that color? I mean, I kind of like it, but... See, like the Velcro's not even helping me out here. There we go. Hey, there we go. Okay. We're getting started. So this is the strip. So I just plugged it in a little while ago, and I was like, dang, I don't know if that's really as bright as I wanted it to be. And then I even, oops, I compared it. Maybe, I wonder if this will really show up. I'll compare it in a second. But this is what we're dealing with here. Whoa, wowzers. Check it out. This is like a light laser. Wow. If you had a low resolution camera, you can play Wonder Woman. So this, in contrast, is my other LEDs. That doesn't look that different. Now, as you'll see, this looks a little warmer. It depends on where you point it, to be honest. A tad warmer. Is it? I don't even know. Obviously, okay, so I'll show you. I'll unplug this, and you'll see. I'm gonna just rearrange the whole room again. Sun's going down. I was like, do I even have a lamp on? As you'll see, it's got some yellow silicone that is covering the lamp. And to be honest, if it didn't, it might be like too much. So I'm very excited about this. Honestly, we don't get a whole lot. This is how much we get. Oh, it's not that bad. I mean, it's definitely it's definitely enough. It's definitely enough. It just was like, oh, okay, that's... If somebody wanted to do like an entire room, forget it. All right. Now let's get, you know what, to be honest, I don't think it's going to take very long, but I want to make it the best I possibly can. And once we lay the tape, there's no going back. We'd have to buy another strand of lights. All right. So when I originally bought the foam, I'm like, I think that I want to make a circle this time. But one, I couldn't find anything in the house that was large enough, that was a circle that I could trace. And I am not measuring that motherfucker. That is not happening. I need a measuring tape though. 'Cause I'm so prepared. I keep my measuring tape in my purse. Of course it's gonna take forever to find. I can spend a good long 5 minutes trying to find anything in my purse. Okay, so we are going to make it a square, but I think that that's honestly the best way to go because it's, for one thing, it's really not going to matter what shape it is. It's an ambient light. A size matters, but the shape, I don't think it could matter too much once it gets to a certain size here. So, again, if you wanted a ring light, if you wanted to really... Another thing about this is that it's not only going to be a ring light, though. It's going to... Oh, I didn't finish the story about my audition. This is how it goes when I really speak out loud and I'm not editing myself. Just turned the music up and now it's too loud again. Okay, it's too loud, at least for me, because I'm trying to hear myself think. So I had to do an audition and I wrote a skit. They asked me, could you do could you do both the parts of these two narrators? There's two narrators that are in the skit, like you're presenting to camera. Could you do both of them, like do one of the lines at one time and, the other lines another time? Well, I just, of course, I just filmed it and split the screen so that I'm speaking and acting with myself. So I needed to do it at night, and I needed to do it with completely uniform lighting so that both of the sides of the frame would look exactly the same. And when I put this big LED on with these LEDs that face me, it was really harsh and it was really spotlighty, and it had to do with the size of what we're working with, that this is just outside my head, and it also has to do with the diffusion. We are not going to point these directly at my face. We are going to build a soft box, basically. I'm very excited. Okay. This is not going to take that long at all if I'm thinking correctly. Okay. What do we got here? This is 30 inches. So we're going to make this a square. And it's going to be made even lighter because we're cutting out the entire center. I have a neighbor that sneezes really loud, and it's the only time I ever hear him. It honestly makes me happy when I hear it because it reminds me of my dad and how he sneezes so loud. It's almost like a performative sneeze. It's like, what are you doing? Okay. Oh, I need a straight edge now. That's that big. Do I? Not even close. Half that size. I should have brought another poster board to be my straight edge. Will you be my straight edge? Now I'm just looking for an X-Acto knife because, again, well prepared. Well prepared. Okay. Is this big enough? No! Ah! Oh, damn it. Oh, man. Oh, no. I need a real ass straight edge. What? I am scavenging my room. What? Oh, damn. Oh, no. I don't have anything this big. I have an idea. Wait a minute. I got an idea. Okay. I'm gonna just willy-nilly. Oh, I know how this cuts not very well. I'm actually gonna get a new blade. I'm gonna use this as the straight edge. I know, I sometimes I surprise myself. All right, I'm gonna get a fresh blade. Ingenuity. Yeah, this one's spent anyways. Let's put this in the actual trash so we don't step on it later, Jessica. Oh my god, I just stepped on this and put a dent in it. Oh, I'm already screwing it up! How do I do this to myself? I'm gonna cover it in tape. Wow, I don't have any blades left. Where did they go? Probably on the street when I dropped all my stuff while I was moving. Okay. Are you ready for this cut porn? That does not sound good. Alright. Straightest edge I have at this size. It'll do. It'll do. Just needed to guide. I needed to guide my blade without allowing it to cut through the thing that's the straight edge. Oh, like butter. Like butter. Ah, yes. All right, now for the inside. So I think what I'm gonna do, actually, so this has a very, kind of like a thin border, but I want to give this a pretty hefty border. Actually, kind of like that. Like, see, there's a lot more white space. And that's because I want it to diffuse on the white board. Like, I want this light to reflect. Actually, I'm wondering if this is not enough. Like the inside, the outside. I wonder, Because another thing that I can do with this is that if I'm not necessarily using it as an actual like plug in the lights, I can also actually use it as a bounce if I'm outside, which is what I had to do for one of my Jerry commercials, and I didn't have any way to hang it. I'm definitely gonna put it, like, I have an elastic strap on the back of this so that it can elasticize to the back of my microphone or whatever. It can stay on as that one's a mess. Trying to decide. And for this little part right here, this is where, and I can actually trace that. Wow, I can use this. I can use this at least to some extent. Wow. Okay, I'm eyeballing this now. And honestly, I can. It's no big deal. But I'm going to trace this. Okay, no, I need this actually to be somewhat accurate because it needs to balance. It needs to balance. So what am I measuring? What am I measuring? Okay. Let's see what 6 inches. 6 inches. Wow. Okay. 6 inches. 6 inches. Okay. Did that do anything? Did I do anything? Actually, I should have planned this out more. I'm actually planning as I'm on stream, but okay, let's draw this, and then I'm gonna decide what to do with kind of like the top here. I'm gonna actually draw this in, but I might change that. And what's been fun about some of these DIYs, like my teleprompter, I've made it twice now, and when I made it the second time, I took all of the minor, tiny little measurements and details that were slightly off or slightly in my way of the first one, and I cleaned it up, and now I use this super sleek, and I gotta say, guys, I have to say, I would never buy a teleprompter after making this one. I would never need to. It is so perfect, and it was customized specifically for my camera, for my Canon camera. Now I'm getting a new camera. I didn't tell you that. I'm getting I got a new microphone that is you're not hearing right now. I couldn't get it to work for the stream, but I got a new microphone for my camera. It sounds amazing, because literally, guys, every single video I've put up for the last year or so, I have had to take the video once it's edited, yeah, and then I'd have to export it for sound only. Export the sound, do this audio editing filter so that it cut out all of this fuzz and background noise, and then I would ship it back into the software and then export it again. And exporting on at least my old computer, it could take hours. Valerie says, where did you say you posted your car insurance ad? I actually didn't post it anywhere because I'm kind of self-conscious about it. And it doesn't exist on Jerry's social media, on their Instagram. It was on Instagram, but it doesn't exist as a post because they have all these really nice, stylish, posts. They don't have any, social, funny social media stuff. They're just using them as ads. So I do have a link to it. I don't know. Should I post it for the community? I'm not really sure what to do with it. Again, I feel like I might be lying by not driving the car. So, you light up your own life. Alright, back to the task at hand. Alright. Okay, let me look at this for a second. Well, that's not balanced at all. It's not balanced at all. Okay. I'm looking at it now, and I'm like, this is way off. It's, so off. It's disgusting. So I'm gonna take this straight edge and try to create the through line. Oh, it's almost kind of close. Okay, that's actually not that far off. That's where, but it looks tilted. I don't know. Okay, I don't necessarily want to put it in the middle, but I want to see where this through line is at least. Or who knew there would be so much leveling? So that's this part's gonna get cut out anyways. Huh. Need an eraser. We're getting somewhere, don't worry, guys. Alright, here is my prized lens. This is my... What is it? Is this right? No. Oh, it's on there. This is my lens. I'm getting new lenses in the mail! Oh, I guess I can't. I need that. I need that lens. Nah, I can use my other one, I think. I think it's not exactly the same, but it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Or I can use this to trace. We can do that. So I just want to move this a little bit over. Honestly, since it's a circle, we don't need to actually balance too much of anything. Just okay. That's all I need. I just need that little groove there. And I'm actually going to take the design of this. I saw this today. I threw this in my closet, but I'm like, this design is, excuse me, I have a bunch of muscle cars that live outside my house. But I like this idea of the design, I think, because it totally is not obstructive to my viewfinder. and anything else that I have to look at. So I think I'm actually going to do that instead. Gotta get it. T-square. Guys, this would be so much more boring if you guys weren't here. All right. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Okay. We're just gonna do that. Okay. And honestly, I can leave this whole big part open. Did I erase anything? I didn't. I'm probably gonna flip this around, to be honest. But I think for the inside, I'm just gonna kind of freeform it. Isn't that just such a Jess Paul thing to do? So yeah, the cutting part's gonna be the fun part. Let me actually measure this so that it'll. I love this T-square. It has numbers on both sides. So let's make this. Take this 6 inches out. Okay. I gotta stop myself. Because this is actually the circle I want to make down here. And then I have to make some arms here. Yeah. Right? Right. So I think I'm gonna eventually like need to put it on the camera that's filming this. Like hold it up to it at least. So I can see what I'm doing later. Okay. No, okay, so that, I don't know. That's not enough space. I think I'm gonna, because you can always take away, I'm gonna do 5 inches from these parts instead. This will get more interesting. I know it will, guys. Just bear with me. I don't even know if you can see all my draw lines yet. They're kind of light, but we're gonna get there. Let's do 5 inches because I want there to be a lot of space, a lot of. Oh, there we go. Okay. I'm gonna really regret it if this doesn't look good. Do I have... Okay, there's one thing that I don't know if it's the right size to trace, but it could be. No, it's not. It's too big. Pretty sure. Well, let me see. So this is a funny thing to have to trace because it is a diffuser. It is a diffuser. Okay, is that too big? It is too big. It's taking away all of that white space. Never mind. Trash can that has trash in it. I don't think it's big enough. I'm trying to think of anything else in my vicinity that I can use, and I'm coming up blank, guys. I guess I'm gonna have to freehand this. Guess I'm gonna have to freehand this. Because I'm gonna do a circle in the middle. Maybe I can just use this old one. You know what? I think that that's actually pretty perfect. Because it will give me so much white space. And if it's too small of a circle, then I will cut some more. So I'm just gonna line this up, and then I'm gonna start. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Okay. Yeah, I definitely did this by hand as well. It doesn't matter. It really doesn't. I'm gonna clean it up just a little bit though. I feel like that's the right thing to do. how much white space do I really want? Thank you guys for coming along for the ride. You guys are awesome. Whatever the ride may be from week to week. See, this is making me sick because it's like it's not a symmetrical shape at all. Like, at all. Like, it doesn't have to be. It really doesn't, but... Like, it doesn't matter. It's just the aesthetics that I want to get right. Again, doesn't matter. Okay, I think that's gonna be that hole, and then these armies, these little arms here. What am I doing? What am I doing with the top? Am I gonna just make another circle? I definitely have something that will fit this better. Yes, I do. Great. Maybe we'll use the bottom. See, the thing is, I need my microphone to tell. Well, if I make it big enough, it really won't matter. Okay. I think that's a really decent hole for that. Maybe even too big. Again, we can always cut more. We can always cut more. Okay. Again, what was I doing with these arms? I think I wanted to... Yeah, that's what I wanted to do. So that I could... Now it's really not a circle if I do that. Unless it is. Like that? Yeah. Yeah. Epic planning. If I keep turning it, I'll see all the sides and how symmetrical it isn't on any side. Okay, I'm just drawing this right back in. Oh, that's kind of cool. That's gonna look kind of cool, I think. Wow, that's a lot of good white space. I think this will work. I think it's time to cut, guys. I think it's time to cut. Oh, this is off center. When we turn it backwards, no one will be able to tell. I think for this gold one, I drew on top of the post board and then just put the gold right on top of it so it looks super neat. Man, it keeps getting more epic. All right, I think it's time to cut, guys. And if I screw it up, then... I'm actually really curious about what's going to happen up here with the light. Because of what I'm planning on doing with what I'm doing. Did I buy enough poster board? I hope so. I don't even know if what I'm planning on doing is actually going to work. If it's actually going to do what I think it's going to do. But we'll see. Man, this is huge. It's really big. Where am I putting this? it's gonna take up so much room. This is what you wanted, Jessica. This is what you were planning on. You literally were utilizing all of these materials for their size and their scale. Oh, like butter, like butter. When you're doing a project you're really proud of, make sure you have a fresh X-Acto knife blade. It's getting away from me. I was just imagining, like, popping out one of these cuts and, like, realizing automatically how much I've screwed it up. It's like when you cut out the wrong part of your jack-o'-lantern. Oh, what a nightmare. You were so proud, and then all of a sudden, you popped out the wrong piece. Speaking of jack-o'-lanterns, Halloween is getting pretty close. I actually was planning on doing a Halloween type thing for this live stream right now, but I thought it might have been a little too soon. Hey, Spooky Boo. Hey, what's happening here? We're making our own, possibly more expensive than some of the ones on Amazon, ring light, but this one's going to be much better, hopefully. I think it's going to really take all those $10 ring lights by storm. And Patrick Adams says, can you believe August is almost over at this point? Where did the time go? Listen, I am very welcoming of the fall. Like, I know. Like, it has been a very short summer, seemingly. I don't know why that is. Is it because a lot of us were excuse me. Is it because we were still staying inside, or we were going out and doing things and, like, enjoying life again? Uh-oh. It's not poppable yet. I don't want to force it. I don't want this to go wrong. I don't want it to mess up. But I don't know where it's not cut. And I can use this middle piece too for making my molds. Beautiful. Oh my god. Is that the Rebel Alliance? Something like that. Okay. Now this is for my microphone. This is where my microphone peeks out to listen to me. This honestly looks really egregious, but like, people have 2 freestanding softboxes in their own studios, so I feel like this is a better trade-off if this is actually going to work like I think it does. Anybody do YouTube in the chat? Maybe or movies that this might help for. I don't, if it's gonna help, I really do not know. Because I don't know if what I'm gonna do is gonna work. I feel like our LED is so bright that it almost can't fail, but I'm sure I've said that before. Maybe it's always my own self-doubt. Like, what if I just believed in myself the whole time? Maybe it would actually work out. That's no fun. That's no fun. Okay, now we're moving on to part 2. And that is using our poster board. Now, I do have poster board over there. Should I use the old stuff that I had before, or should I crack into some new? I feel like that poster board is very specifically, spooky music for spooky time, is specifically for my mold making, and it's throwaway junk. So it's from the dollar store. This, I got it off as Depot. Probably not any better. I actually got it for a really good deal. Alright, so what I'm going to do with this, okay, this is where the diffusion part comes in. This is where we start using our brains. So, I'm gonna cut this into kind of strips. So I'm gonna, kind of like when I do my molds, to make a wall, like when I do my molds on it. Oh my god, this poster board is nothing. Aw, damn. Oh, damn. This is like thick paper. They said it was thinner in the aw, man. Well, guess we're gonna use the dollar store stuff. I don't know what to do with these guys. I guess I can have an art time where my friends come over and paint on stuff. Guess that's an option. Okay. So, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna create these walls, again, much like my molds, and they're going to be like bounce walls, and they're also going to, this one particularly is going to hold my lights on. Okay. Ow. Honestly, I can cut it any way I want on the top. I mean, maybe straight. But it won't come out straight. That's what I should have gotten. I should have gotten those little, like, those little teacher borders that go on a cork board. That'd be cute. Let's use my old skills that I learned in college and use my X-Acto knife to actually cut this, so that I get some nice edges here. Maybe cut off that edge because it's a mess. Oh, that's a mess. Okay, let's get a good piece, Jessica. This is important. This is what you've been waiting for. All of this is flawed. Guess it's back to this piece. How tall do I want this wall to be? There we go. I think 4 inches is just right. And then I'm gonna have to glue a bunch of these together. Or not glue, but like tape. And that will probably reinforce it, so that's good. Oh, that buttery X-Acto knife. Oh no, I don't think it's long for either side. No. Oh no. We're using all the tools today, guys. All the tools that we have at our disposal. You see? Yeah. Oh, damn it! Oh, damn it! I started to cut away from my straight edge. That's what it's here for. Oh, no. It really doesn't matter. It's just for the aesthetics of it that I was trying to do a good thing. Okay. Maybe we should make 3 inches. Jessica, how much does it matter? How much does it matter? You know what? Yeah. I bet the inside doesn't, it's not as critical. Let's start taping these together because we're gonna need it. Oh, I can't believe how thin that poster board is. I'm so disappointed in them. Like, they said it was thin, but I thought that just meant it was normal, and the thick stuff was thicker. Staples, you really do lead me astray, like, most times I buy your stuff. I'm not gonna lie. Because, I mean, I couldn't feel it in its packaging. 5 minutes of Jess trying to peel. Look at this bruise that I got yesterday. It is ugly. It was while I was doing that same audition. And during the audition, I was supposed to, like, kind of dive into sitting on a chair, and my knee, like, got the metal of the chair. It was... I was on tape, like, laughing. It really hurt, but it also was probably so funny. And I made an outtake that nobody saw, where I was like, took an arrow to the knee. Can't wait for October, Patrick Adams says. What do you got planned for Halloween this time? Boy! Oh my god. Last year, I had a couple Halloween costumes. This year, I'm gonna have like a dozen. That's one of the first things I'm planning for you guys to see. And of course, it all has to do with fake food because let's stay on brand. But to let you in on some of the behind the scenes. The first thing that I want to release on my YouTube when I come back for my offline August is a store trailer, a super fun makeup and costume trailer for the faux foods. Oh my god, I'm so excited. Okay. I'm just so mad at myself for straying away from the straight edge. Okay, let's do 3.5 inches. And then I think I'll be satisfied. And then we can move on. Then we can move on with our lives. Okay? Okay. And if I screw up again, then I'm going to live with it. That's what we're gonna do. Why am I doing it this way? Why can't I just... Can you see? You can see it now. Maybe I'll do it this way. When I come down, see me almost screw up this, Oh, now you can't see... Whatever. Maybe... See me screw up in, high res. There you go, everybody can see now. Suspense. You know what? I'm always here for these suspense. No matter what form. Will she mess it up? Will she, won't she? Okay, straight edge, Jessica. It's here for a reason. Oh no, I just took off a little bit of the roller. Where'd it go? So it's a wee bit of of the markers. Whoops. So my poster board is straight. Straight-ish. Missed that mark. Whatever. God, these are the times I'm just like, whatever. I love how quickly it goes to, I just want this to be perfect. I just want this to be aesthetic, to whatever. I don't care anymore. I'm not perfect, okay? Honestly, there's like only 2 more steps, and then we are going to put the lights on, and we are going to have a diffusion light, a ring light. Just like, yeah. Tree and a half. Oh yes, that coffee house music. Bring it to me. Oh my god. Bring me home. This is supposed to be the good side. Eraser. My expensive lens, just throwing it everywhere. Where'd the eraser go? Whatever, I'll get it later. Okay, so I was thinking about using hot glue, but one adds a little bit of weight, especially as opposed to like my favorite what is it called? Quick dry glue? Instant glue? What are you guys saying over there in the comments? A lot of Halloween costumes. Ooh, are they entirely new, or are you bringing back familiar ones? You know, so for the trailer, I don't know if I'm gonna do old ones. There would only be one or two, but for the most part, we're gonna see some all new ones, and they're all gonna be the fake food related. So this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna build this little wall. Should I have a wall up here? That's a question. I guess we'll figure it out when we get to it. But yeah, I'm gonna draw. What is that glue called? Crazy glue. Crazy glue? What I love about crazy glue is that, one, it's so fast and so strong, but also it's so light. Like, you can barely tell that it's there, but it is holding on for dear life. It is bonding the things that it... Now, I probably should put some plastic down so this doesn't get in my rug. But we're past that. We're just working inside the lines here. Honestly, I really should have. In fact... Ooh, I can see it wetting up that poster board there. I have silicone. Oh, I also have... All my silicone's dirty. Oh no, you guys... Oh, you're gonna do this to me again, aren't you? Where, like, I can sit here and just chill with myself forever, and it'll just, like, instantly attach, and then when I'm doing it on stream, it makes a fool out of me. Side. I mean, it's more porous. Maybe that would help. Whatever. Okay. Once this stuff bonds, it'll bond for life. It's like werewolves and their Twilight imprinting. I think that real animals imprint as well. I don't know. I didn't take that class. There we go. Now I feel better. I feel better about it. Let's try maybe to glue it while it's kind of attached. Maybe that will help. So it kind of gets like both sides, maybe? Oh, I'm gonna be using lots of crazy glue. I'm really thinking about using the hot glue, guys. Okay, let's get the glue gun out. Sometimes things don't go as planned. Now it's gonna take like 10 minutes to heat up. So let's just have a break and chat. I really need a new glue gun, to be honest, because it has stopped heating up. I actually was in an audition for something that was artsy, and I had to, like, create something really quickly. And my glue gun was failing me. It was very, very scary, but the nature of the show really welcomed that kind of thing. Would you like to guess my old Halloween costume predictions for 2021? Squirrelland says nothing ever goes right when someone is watching. So true. So your old Halloween, are you gonna say which of my Halloween costumes you like so much? I could probably guess Patrick Adams. It has something to do with a little yellow mouse. But if you are being something else for Halloween, I would love to hear. Spooky Boo says, I love listening to lo-fi. It's so relaxing. I was listening to it while I was driving to Sweden. That's lovely. What a lovely image. Like a lovely thought. Oh, this tastes good. It's really cold. Guess it works, says Tumblr. It's not hot at all. I'm so curious if my idea is gonna work. Because really what I want to do is encapsulate and bounce the light. And, oh, I know what we can do. We can cut the strips for the outside. Actually, we might, yeah, we need to do that. That's what we can do while we wait. What a piece of crap board. They're all pieces of crap. I don't have any good. This was supposed to be such an important project. Actually, yes, bitch. These can go somewhere. At least. Oh, they're perfect size. Oh my god. But I only have the two. Because they really do need to be at least this wide for what I'm trying to accomplish, if I'm accomplishing anything. This is what I do this is what happens when I don't test stuff out. Let's trim these to be more aesthetic. Because I just hacked at them. I'm gonna see if my light idea really does work. It's getting darker in here. We don't have our ring light yet. We do not have our lighting yet. Get over there. It's on parchment paper, so hopefully it'll be good at not burning. Alright. Let's do the good old 3.5 again. That seemed to work. Been really paying attention about being on that straight edge. My fave. I don't know how this became my favorite song, but it's that startup though. It's so epic. And it has lyrics, so it's fun to sing to, of course, as opposed to songs that don't have lyrics. If you wanna stay alive, if you don't wanna be her prey, don't stand in her way, run Oh, that's so beautiful, actually. I'm the DIY master, but all I use is foam board. Honestly. Yes, queen! Ooh, it's getting away from me. If you don't wanna be her brain, don't sit in the way. Run away. Alright, 2 down. I'll just use this to like... Uh-oh. We're gonna go with the crap board. I mean, they're all crap. Is this long? Oh god, it's not even long enough. Oh my god. Do you know what that means? Is this long enough? No. It's so thin. I'm so disappointed. This means that we're gonna have to like tape a little. Do I want to do? Yeah, I have to do that. I have to do that. That's so annoying. So annoying. Okay, I'm literally just gonna trace this so that I can just... Still have to use my strategy to cut it though. Actually... This isn't long enough either, but it's rigid, and I don't know if I'm gonna like that more. It's gonna make it more heavy. Deciding, decisions. I guess I'll go with the poster board. If there was something here that was longer, that would definitely be the winner. How we doing over here? Ooh, heating up. We're gonna be putting this all together shortly. Alright. And then for the last little pieces, I'm not really sure. Should I glue it on before or after or what? It's so infuriating. I need to make it a full box. I can't like just leave a couple inches just hanging out. It's not my style. I mean, it kind of is my style, but not today. Not today. Do you guys, okay, I'll post the Jerry commercial. So, Can I post this Jerry commercial somewhere in secret so that only you guys in this stream can see it? I predict, Patrick Adams says, I predict you're reviving Misty and Harley Quinn's costumes for this year. I wasn't planning on doing either of those. But maybe I will now. In addition to the not so scary new costumes you'll showcase. I was planning. If I can think of a way to incorporate fake food into the Misty costume and or the Harley Quinn costume, then I might consider it. Did they eat anything in Pokemon? I guess they would probably. I'm gonna guess that they ate sushi. Because I feel like every single anime eats sushi in a frenzy of emotions. Is that too much of a stereotype? Alright. Okay, I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna create one more strip and then just lop a couple inches off. And then we're gonna put this sucker together, guys. Guys, Netflix Rex or any other streaming network that I probably don't have. What do I have? I have Netflix, Hulu. I'm never over there. Actually, give me some Shudder Rex because I think that I need to go get my Shudder back. I had it during Halloween last year. Honestly, I watched maybe like a small handful of things, not nearly the library that it has, but I want to go watch a Friends movie that they had on there, so give me other things that I can watch after I watch my Friends movie. If you are on Shudder. What have I watched on Shudder? I watched... I don't even know what they're called. I watched all of the documentaries that they advertised last year. Because those were fascinating to me. Like, was the doc called Blackout? Or Film Noir? What's it called? Film Noir? Where basically showcase the history of blacks in horror cinema and what it means to them. It was awesome. It was such a good documentary. There was a 6-part series with, this is like guess what the title, guess what I watched, with what's that guy's name? The one I sound like my mom. What is the one with is his name Clive Barker? I feel like that's somebody else. The filmmaker that did like Camp Fear. It's not Camp Fear. It's not Shivers either. Never mind. I don't know. I also watched the one where the two gay guys they moved into a community that wanted to invite them into a cult of some sort. Okay, what are my scraps and what am I using? This is, okay. All of these things, all of these things, all of these things and more. Alright, how much, could you imagine if I just kind of eyeballed it and then it wasn't enough? That would be hilarious. It would be a totally me thing to do, though. Again, once again, all on brand. Make it even a little longer, so that I don't shoot myself in the foot. Actually, this is a great question, and I'll read your comments over there in a little while. If you're somebody that has, like, a couple of the streaming networks, which one is your favorite? Which one are you on the most? Which one has the most quality content? Because I'll be honest with you guys, I don't want to have that many, but I will definitely, you know, hear the cases for all of them and then entertain myself with such. I got new scissors today. They don't need to be used for this. I'm actually, like, when I get new scissors, I'm like, these are for only the important projects. We are going to preserve them. Okay. I don't know why I did it like this. Here we are. Look at us. Look at us. Maybe I'll make this a little bit longer. So that maybe it can sit outside of the foam board, but it needs it. I was trying to make this all perfect, and now it's just like coming together like it always does, just in pieces, mistakes. Okay, there are my sides. I need more sides. There's my innards. My glue's already, it's like seeping out. Thank God I got this parchment paper, which is heat sensitive, which is why, one of the reasons I have it. Okay, now this is definitely gonna work. Why did I say that? That sounds like a jinx if I ever heard it. This is definitely gonna work. Well, look at that, it is. Great, thanks. I'm second guessing if building these walls are actually going to hinder some of the light from spreading out even more. We'll do a test, we'll see. No, let's not use the actual product as the glue board. Aw, man! Actually, that would probably help. What do I think I'm even doing? Come on now. I checked to see if these lights were self-adhesive. They are. They are. So I'm pretty excited about that. That really cuts out some of the hardship for me here. You know what, to be honest, guys, this is like a science experiment right now. Like, I am so curious what my idea is going to end up looking like, because I'm really second guessing how this light is going to reflect. Like I'm playing with light. I'm basically sculpting light right now. Okay, let's see over here. HBO Max and Hulu. Really? Yeah, you know what? HBO Max has a lot of things that I am pretty interested in seeing. To the degree where I was like, wow, am I gonna get all, like, HBO Max completely just for, like, these 2 things that I really want to see? What have you watched on HBO Max that made it so worth it? Val says, my advice is to have one at a time. Once you get tired of browsing with nothing to watch, then you switch. That's a good idea. You give them all a little bit of time, like 1 month. Like, this is it. Actually, that sounds like a fantastic idea. It makes it fair, and I really like that. Might be a pain to, like, cancel and actually, they make it pretty easy, don't they? Like, it's basically just the click of a button. That's a good idea. Squirreland says, the missus and I watched the Creep Show that's on Shudder. It was fairly entertaining, especially if you can get someone to BS. Oh, yes. Oh, that, you know what? I am there. I am the best, like, movie TV BSer that I just love it. That's me and Valerie do it. I won't say I'm the best. I want to say I really like it. I really like having someone there next to me. And, like, you can't go into a movie theater and do that because the people that you don't know, like, they'll hate you. But I really like watching television with friends, even if it's, you know, over Wi-Fi. To me, it's just the same, almost. You just can't see somebody's expressions. Aw, oh, no, this is gonna come up short too, isn't it? It is. Ah! That was no big deal. Actually, was I not sure about? No, I have to put this in there. Ah. Don't worry, guys. I got you. Don't worry. Don't worry. Hopefully my new camera won't die as quickly. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. I'm moving up in the world, guys. My new camera has 4K. It has an actual autofocus on people's faces. Sling. Netflix and Sling. Sling. Don't make a mess, Jess. I'm like handicapping myself here. Man, remember the video store? Such a tangible place. But if something was rented out, you couldn't watch it. That's just how it went. Oh, remember those days? Remember the days when a DVD or a tape was all rented out and you couldn't watch it? Is that crazy or what? What a world. How are we listening to this song again? Oh my gosh, we're not gonna be short. Oh my god, I'm so excited. Guys, after we put this last little piece on, it does. Is that the rebel? Like, what shape is that? What symbol is that? Is that the Rebel Alliance, or is it the other one? What's the other one? The Republic. Wait, which is which? I'm a bad Star Wars fan. Yeesh. So we're gonna put the lights on after this. Wow, that only took one glue stick. That is fantastic. Man, I hope I have some good news for you guys coming up soon here. There are lots of things that I really can't tell you about, but I hope are gonna come through. I hope that these LEDs don't get hot enough to melt my hot glue. I don't think they will. Okay. See lots of little glueies here. Okay. Now we're gonna actually add some lights. And we're gonna do a little testy test to see what this is gonna look like after they're on. So this is our base. Okay. This is, it's honestly kind of heavy. It could be a lot lighter, but this is what we're working with. It's on there though. It's really quite sturdy at the moment. And I think my camera can take it. We'll see. The whole point of this, the entire point of doing this myself, is so that it could sit on my camera. Oh, actually, I'm like eyeballing. I don't think that this circle is low enough for my microphone, but that is totally okay. Totally. We can just do another cutout. Again, you can cut it out if you need to cut out more. But right now, let's do it. And I'm gonna change the song. I'm like that annoying person on the radio. Did I just step on those things again? The important things? I fucking did. I did! I need these, and I just dented them! Why do I do this to myself? Okay, let's move on. Oh my god. Alright, now let's see here. How wow. Is that gonna just? That's going to just. It's going to just. Wow, I cannot believe that. Perfect. Great. Alright, so I'm gonna just put this exactly where it needs to be, which is right at the bottom. And I'm gonna peel this off little by little. I think, oh no, should it be higher? No, it should, I mean, I don't know. Let me do, why did I not test that beforehand? Like, that's kind of important. Let's see what this is gonna do. Wow. Is it too hot? You can't even see. This real touchy. I'm gonna have to do something about that. If it's higher, does it matter? You guys can't see because it's all blown out, I think. Wow, that probably hurts your eyes. It hurts my eyes. Is this... Huh. I think I want it to be higher, but I can't undo that. Can I? I did. I'm gonna have to glue that later, I think. I'm gonna put this a little bit more in the middle. Oh, it's still sticky. Okay. I'll take your word for it. I'm really second guessing this, guys. I don't know. I don't know if this is gonna do what I wanted to. That, like... It looks, actually, on camera, it looks super, like, what I'm trying to do. Like, because it's really blown out. But in real life, I don't know if it's gonna light me. I mean, the final test is when we literally light me in this video at the end. Ow, wow, that's a lot of beams in your face. A lot of beams in the face. Oh yes, please. Take me away. Oh, okay. Wow. It's gonna adjust. If this doesn't work, I'll have wasted a little bit of time and money. Okay, now. This is what we need to test here. So, this is what I thought was going to happen and what I hope will happen. What are you guys saying over here? Danielle says, hi. Hi, Danielle. I haven't seen you in the chat before. Will I be coffee cooking and creation says, will I be using a reflector? So I was trying to diffuse it with white, and I'm curious if it's going to be enough. William says, Sling is, we were talking about the various platforms before. Sling is $35 normally, blue, orange, slight difference in sports. Both for $50 and the lots. Oh gosh, that's really expensive. Got tired of internet and phone TV, creeping towards $20 a month. Yeah. So, let's see here. So we're gonna plug this back in. We're going to have to do something about that. I need to get like a different, because that is really touchy. Now. So, you guys, wait a minute. Maybe, can I stop that down? No. Yes, I can. Okay. Let's. Uh-oh. So let's see if this reflects, diffuses. Kind of? Kind of. I don't know. Here. Let's see here. I'm gonna have to go with no. Damn it. But does that help? Kind of. Huh. I feel dumb. The thing is, like, it's like I don't want the light to hit me direct. Like, that looks kind of nice. So, dude, it's all shadow, though. Wait, I have to... It does change. Okay, see, I'm using this. If you're farther away, it actually does diffuse it. I don't know if it's enough. If I'm directly in the light, is it too much? It's so bright. What am I doing? What am I going to do about this? I have to you know what? I'm really not sure if what I'm about to do is gonna do anything. If worse comes to worse, I'm obviously gonna tear this all apart. I can stop you guys back. And I'll have the lights still, but we'll see. Okay, I want to see, because I think that if we put all the walls up, it might actually do something, because that's kind of the point, that it's the white is bouncing off one another. Thanks, William Stoneburner, like just giving me all of the encouragement, even if it possibly doesn't turn out to work. But I think that we have a little bit more try in us, don't we? Do you? Do you? Because I'm here for at least another, like, 15 minutes. Maybe we'll go a little over. Wow, I thought that this was going to be really fast, actually. Really, really fast. Okay, now I was thinking, like, should I do 2 pieces of board on top? Alternating pieces of board? I think I have to do them on the same top or bottom, because otherwise it would be off balance. Alright, now that I've bent this by stepping on it, let's put it on. Maybe you won't be able to tell that I've stepped on it. Maybe. It's very dark out now. Uh-oh. That's the way to do it. Create a little moat. Lift it up and the glue's in there. That's a good idea. I'm surprised I never did that before. You just Why are these repeating? I feel like we have so many songs to listen to, but alright, I'm not gonna fuss too much over it, because hey, we might be breaking it all apart. We just might. Because really, we're just going for the color here. We're going for the lights and the shaking my head IRL. SMHIRL. Where do my glue sticks go? See, if this was just a video and I screwed up, you'd never know. You'd never know I even tried this. What's the suspense in that? Like I love Nerdforge, but she never makes something that looks like crap or doesn't work. Actually, sometimes there's a little bit more of experimentation, but at the same time, it still always turns out, which, to be honest, most of my stuff does too. If not a very roundabout way to get where we were trying to go, you know? Looks like a birdhouse. Looks like a giant birdhouse. The idea's sound looks interesting. Well, we'll see if the idea works out. Hopefully this project works out, but if it doesn't, it is a learn. You're so right, Squirrelland. And you can do better with the next time and all the projects and perfectly the first time. I would know. You know what? That's the right attitude. And honestly, I could use every single thing here for mold making, for that, for projects, for you know, to paint on, whatever. So it will go somewhere. It will be used. Every single piece of the experiment, even if we took it all apart, can be used. A little silicone on there. A silicone action. You can't pause with this stuff. Can't wait till we light this up and see that nothing happens. Oh, I guess we're gonna have to make a little hole in the bottom, actually, for the cord. Oh my god. That means that I didn't need to put these little end pieces on. The piece that's right there. Little end pieces. I'm gonna rip this one off. Just kidding, I'm gonna cut it off. So stupid! You know, it looks pretty majestic at first glance. If you don't, like, look real close at it or anything. Because it's all white. It's very big. Awesome ASMR for you guys. Some ASMR for you. Well, guys, this is it. Moment of truth. So place your bets now. Looking very smart and fit tonight. Oh my gosh, I feel like I'm neither. Like, especially on the smart aspect tonight, I feel like an idiot. Okay. Maybe a little fit, though. Okay. Oh. I cannot believe that I didn't ask to see my ID picture. Like, it could look like anything. Let's do it, guys. Oh my god, can it even reach? Oh. What? I'm gonna have to get an extender for this, for sure. God, I wonder if that will make the connection even worse. Okay. Thanks for finding me. Oh wait, I do have a bit of an extender, but not really. All right. Let's see. Wait a minute. Let's be over here. I guess I should stand. Oh, what am I doing? It's quite cumbersome. Oh yeah. And the microphone doesn't fit either. Oh, I guess I need to take the actual existing LED thing off. Alright. Here we go, guys. Moment of truth. That looks pretty nice, right? Is it enough? Oh. Okay. Is it enough? It's certainly soft. Like, I gotta say, the outside's doing nothing for it. I wonder if you can see it. I might stop you down. Okay, that looks really impressive on camera, but that is not how it looks in real life. So this is, oh, that's a really accurate representation of the space that it's taking up. See, so this is the dilemma I think I'm at here. Oh, damn. Put that right there. No, that looks awful. That looks awful. see before this. I don't think that's how that works. Okay. It's like lighting my chest, right? Is that what's happening? Yeah, because obviously the middle is... The big problem here is, and I think it can be pretty easily fixed, and again has nothing to do with the sides, is that... I'll show you. So, come on. I wonder if that's gonna be a problem even if I get an extension cord. That's real annoying. Oh my god, I hate that. That's a big problem. I really like these LEDs though. Like, that would... What is going on? I didn't try with any other plug, so I'm not sure. Anyways, this wall that was supposed to be reflecting it out is creating a shadow in the middle. I mean, it's diffusing it, sure, but like too much. And then the outsides are doing nothing. Like, it's too much room, don't need that much room. Which is kind of good to know because that will make this a whole lot lighter for sure. Like, if I would just kind of trim it down to where, like, maybe bring that in like 2 or 3 inches, the walls, then it might work. And then, okay, the one thing though that I am going to definitely do right now that has to be addressed and fixed. Come here. It's in pieces. This is what I'm talking. This is why I needed a new one. Okay. So, I'm definitely going to trim this down so that we're getting hit with a little more of the light. I don't know if that's going to defeat the entire purpose of the diffusion because I was kind of trying to not 100% hide these LEDs, but if these specific LEDs were directly on me, man, it would blow this. Maybe no. Okay, now I spent a long ass time getting this wall to be very straight and perfect. And now I think I'm gonna go out with scissors and just like hack it down to the line. I mean, it's not like I can straight edge it anymore. Let's get out my new scissors. You know what, if there's gonna be anything that makes this day, cause like, my day could have totally been worse. It was a fine day, but my idea didn't work like I thought it would, so. A little disappointed. Again, not the worst thing in the world. How's that for suspense? It's not the worst thing in the world. This is very hard to do, and this line is jagged AF. Like ridiculously. I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, I'll show you when it's done. This is why we can't have nice things. I don't know why we can't have nice things. What is it? Is it because we don't know how to do mental math? Is it because we try to understand the theory of light, yet are going off rudimentary understanding of what it actually is and how it acts. Hacking away. Oh my god, my baby! I don't even know if I'm going to use this. At least not in its current form. We'll see. Oh my god. You know, I gotta say, the teleprompter really worked out. Like, even, I mean, it had some flaws, and it still has flaws. Like, the biggest flaw, and I think this can be fixed by buying a better piece of glass, I guess, is that when you do look into it, you kind of see a double, like, it's literally the only problem with it. You see a slight double reflection, but honestly, doesn't actually hinder the usability of the teleprompter. All right. This cutout doesn't even really fit the lens that well. It really doesn't. It's like it's like too small for it. Why you turned like that? Okay. I can't even see my face in order to actually tune it. So here we go. Let's see. Let's get in frame. That looks pretty nice. I'm seeing all the jagged edges. It's so funny how, like, I don't know if I could have ever even predicted how much the light would actually spread on the board. It's only like 4 inches outside of where it is, and then it goes pretty gray and doesn't get better until it hits the boards. What do you think, guys? I'm definitely, so coffee cooking creation, that is exactly what I'm going to do. I am going to take in the sides. I need to show you these edges. Do you remember when we spent like an entire half hour on like edges? Now you can't see anything. Oh my god. These are all just coming apart. They're not even facing me. Where's my other one? The one that actually works.
There you go. All dressed up and nowhere to go.
Alright. Look at these edges, guys. Damn it. Like trying to navigate how to show you guys. Okay, let's go over here. Look at these MF edges. No way, that was not what I was going for. Look at those! Oh my god. I'm so disappointed. Like thinking, like, can I take my X-Acto knife and do some kind of sorcery and make it a little bit nicer? See how much it bounces like light? Like, that's what it's supposed to do. you know what? You know what would be really great? Like, what would actually make this exact design work? If there were lights also on the outside walls. I don't know how much that would help, but... I mean, it would. It would definitely add light, but again, we're trying to create softness and diffusion. But we learned something today. High voltage LEDs only spread about 5 inches across a board. Is that something that you can take with you? Maybe. Wow, we really did. We finished quite on it. We always do that, don't we? Yeah, I guess, am I gonna leave my room like this and just go to bed? No, I mean, no, obviously not now, but no, I have to clean up. I have to clean up and probably continue to work on this. But I feel like I don't want to subject you guys to that. Well. I guess I could use it as like some kind of face prop, like take a picture. All right, guys. Yeah, honestly, only I can see the edges. I know that. Nice. 12 volt or 100. Goodness, I have no idea. Oh wait, it says right on the bag. Wait a minute. There's something. I was like, did something just fall off of this? Wattage is 70 watt. Is 7 watt. 7 watt, not 70. Rated voltage. 5 VDC. What the heck does that mean? 5 VDC. Here are the specs. I did a science experiment and I learned from it. And so I think that I'm going to continue to make this the most kick-ass, something like $30 that I handmade myself, diffusing light box. Light box, that's what it is. It's a light box. It's a light, that's what it is. It's a light box. That's what I was trying to do. All right.